fully aware I have not posted on YouTube since December 27th, 2021. So a lot has happened since I posted that video. Firstly, the very next day after posting that video, I tested positive for COVID. Now that was the first time I ever had COVID. But it wasn't great. And then, so that was in respite when I tested positive. Now, after respite and after I tested negative, I went back to, at the time, my parents, Jill and Alex. This light really bugs me because there's no way I can put this computer that the light is not in there. Okay, well, there is. So, I moved back to Jill and Alex's. Now, after a month and a bit of being back at Jill and Alex's, things got pretty bad and I ended up moving back into foster care. While I was in foster care, it was pretty difficult. I didn't have a phone for a period of time, and I wasn't allowed on my computer unsupervised. So that's why I wasn't able to post then. And also my mental health did take quite a bit of a toll, so I kind of stepped back from it. I also had my exams for S5. The whole way through S5 I'd been failing maths, higher maths, and I managed to get a C at the end of higher maths, which was a really big thing for me because I had been failing it for so long. And then I went into S6. Now, S6 was my last year. It was difficult. A lot of things happened in S6. But S6 obviously started in June 2022. I got the implant in my arm. Everything went great. During the summer, I was handed an application by my foster carers, who were not Jill and Alex. I was handed an application to join the advisory board. Now, the advisory board was the Fostering Network's group of young people in Scotland who we got together every 2 weeks on a live call, and then every 3 months we'd meet up and have a camp sort of thing. So we went on one of them. We went on that at the beginning of October, and we went to Darnaglar Castle, which was great. I went to a castle, which was fun. We also did a Christmas event. Christmas event was in Perth, and then we went to Perth again in, I think, if I remember right, it was either February or March time. By that, not long after we did the Christmas event, I actually moved from my foster carers into support accommodation. But in between the moving as well, we finished our uni applications in January. So we sent those off in January. Well, was it January or was it October? It was one of the two. We sent off the uni applications. So obviously while I was in support accommodation, I started to hear back from unis. I got an offer from Glasgow, Edinburgh, and 2 from Aberdeen, which is where I applied, and Dundee. So I got offers from all 5 of the unis. I got an unconditional from Dundee, and I got a conditional from Aberdeen, which then somehow changed to an unconditional. I don't know why. I ended up getting into Aberdeen, which is 2 steps ahead. But after hearing from unis and accepting offers, we had exams. Now, my final set of exams was interesting because the whole way through the year I had not been doing great because I just moved into support accommodation. I didn't have the same support that I did have in foster care. But I managed to pull through and pass every single one of my exams, which was amazing. I didn't think I was going to. But it was weird because I also left school on the 9th of May. Now, leaving school was funny to me because the day before muck-up day, I cried in the morning before going in. But on muck-up day, I didn't cry all day until I turned around and looked back at the school and went, this is the last time I'm leaving this school as a student and not an exam candidate. And I sobbed. On the 30th of June was my prom. I'll probably put a photo up here of it. So obviously I had prom. So July was kind of uneventful, but August was not. I got back in touch with my birth family on the 26th of May. So not long after finishing exams, I got back in touch with my birth family, and then I went back to Reading on the 1st of August. I started travelling down. A lot of you will also know that is Lexi's birthday. But I went back down to Reading, stayed at my mum's for 2 weeks, and came back up. But while I was down there, I heard about getting into Aberdeen. I got the offer, like it came through. Not long after I came back up, I had to pack all my stuff to move here. Now, I'm not fully settled in, trust me on that one. But you can see I've got my pride flag up, I've got a calendar behind me, I've got my Hamilton artwork, very important to me, and a diamond art. So that is kind of what, up to moving into uni. I've been at uni now for about 7 weeks. I love the 3 courses I am doing. I absolutely adore them. Does it give me time to chill out and have craft time? Yes. Do I? No. Do I study instead? Yes. Do I have a social life? Yes. I didn't think I was going to make some uni friends, but I have made a couple of really good uni friends. I've also been back down for my mum's birthday on the 28th. Sadly, also on the 28th, my chocolate Labrador passed away, Buttons. A lot of you may know about him, but he passed away. And then on Tuesday this week, so the 28th, I went to a bonfire in Buckenhaven, which went really well. Saw Jill and Alex, and also got to see Arthur and Hamish, so you know what that means to me. I got really happy because I saw Arthur, and I saw Jill, which was a big thing because I hadn't seen her since July. I was also taken off of my meds on the 8th of September. Now, I have CAMS on the 8th of November, so that means I'll have been off it for exactly 2 months. I have not coped off of my medication. It's not been great being off my meds, so we're going to see if I can get onto a different type of meds and see how that goes. But my 18th birthday is in just over 47 days. 47 days, 44 minutes as I'm recording this because it's 6 minutes past. Now, as I've said that. 6 minutes past 11 on the 3rd of November. So it'll almost been 2 years since I last posted, which is insane because I kept saying I was going to post more and things like that. Another thing I've started to do is I've said I'm going to start sharing my weight loss journey and my healing journey. Now, there's a lot I will be healing and recovering from. So I posted on my story, I'm thinking I should resume posting on YouTube, what do you think? And 80% of the votes have gone yes and only 20% have gone to no. But no one has said the type of videos they want to see. But someone has said they want to see the weight loss content a lot more than the healing videos, which, fair enough. But I am now also 2 years, 2 weeks, and 6 days self-harm sober, so that's really good. But yeah, that's kind of just a life update for me just now. Also, I have released, on Thursday next week I will have released 3 songs, which is insane. But yeah, So maybe in another video I'll do cleaning my room and doing a reset, we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for coming back and sitting and watching this video.